Hello and welcome to this very special episode of the TMZ podcast. I'm Chris Grayson here with Talia Block and our two incredible guests. We have Sophie Rain and Piper Rockelle here with us today.
Welcome, ladies.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in.
I'm excited to be here. This is such an honor for
We're
both
so
of us.
excited to have you.
We've been looking forward to this moment for some time.
We talk about it almost every day.
We've been talking about it every day.
I'm glad that we're finally here.
I know. It's so weird. I feel like seeing you guys on social media all the time and they'd be like, wait, they're real people.
Yes, we are.
No.
We're here.
No.
They're not ugly in person.
They're actually
We're
more
here.
beautiful. You
They're
guys
lovely.
are glowing.
Thank you.
And you've been so nice and you're so kind and like
No.
humble.
y'all are great hosts. This is so.
I
I've
can't
had a
take
great time
compliments.
so
Somebody
far.
in
clip
here.
that and send it to my boss.
Honestly, yeah, these compliments here are serious.
Stocks go up.
Yes.
Whatever
Stock's
that
going
means.
up.
So, a few questions for you here. I was wondering what your LA life is like. You're not from LA, you're like barely ever here.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come, is it just like all content? Like, what do you do when you're out here?
Pretty much all content.
Yeah.
I'm here for a week and I'm booked out every minute of the day.
Damn.
Like I'm
Wow.
doing something.
So you don't get to enjoy like the beach?
I
or
mean,
anything?
I definitely could if I wanted to, but I like to get as much done while I'm here because I don't like coming here quite often. So I only
not?
come here like because it's so far from me.
so
It's
far.
Yeah.
like a 5-hour flight and I hate flying. So every time I come here, I just try to get as much done as I possibly can. And I only come to LA like 3 times a year, so I got to get everything done.
Speaking of shooting content, I saw yesterday your milk post with Brecky Hill. Can you break this down for me? Because this was all over my timeline.
It's actually
And-
really funny because we both had the same idea. So I went up to her because when she got there and I was like, I want to get an Instagram post. And she was like, oh my gosh, me too. What's your idea? And I told her my idea and she had the same
You're like,
exact
just pour
one.
milk on me?
Yeah, and
I love that.
it worked and we got it done in like 30 minutes. It was great.
Wow.
Yes.
You were
I
there?
was there.
I watched.
Hell
Did
yeah.
you see the milk post?
She was
did
holding
see
the
milk
lights.
post. As someone with a dairy allergy, that was a little scary for me.
Oh my God.
I'm
like,
also
You guys
lactose.
look great.
I
You
will
guys look
say,
great.
I literally thought my heart was gonna stop because that milk was fresh out the fridge and it was so cold and it was just coming right down my shirt. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I literally thought
That was
my
whole
heart
milk for
just-
that?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yikes.
not messing around.
I know. So you come to LA. Bop House was in Miami.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
Mhm.
What I feel like there's a lot of discourse around like the Hype House, Bop House having these like influencer houses. What do you think is like the greatest thing you learned from that era of your life? Would you want to be in another house like that, like do stuff like that again? And what was kind of like the experience living with so many people with like the same kind of all working towards the same goal?
I honestly loved it. Like I would do it again if
Really?
we could, if we had the opportunity. It was just a whole bunch of girls living together and we all like, we go through the same problems, we have the same issues and like we're all there to support each other. And that was the main thing is like if one girl's crying, we're all there helping her with whatever problem she has.
Yeah.
And it's just a great support system. I loved it. It was so much fun.
Do you feel this similarly?
Well, I wasn't really a part of that whole entire thing.
Yeah.
But I was like so proud of them all watching from like afar.
But you were included on some things, like you went on some trips and stuff, you got to hang out.
Well, yeah. Well, when the Bob House was like extra, like just like the first like time it was like going crazy and stuff like that. I was still 17 years old, so you know, obviously it wasn't like this like amazing positive thing. You know, a lot of the girls were like, I don't know if I want to do that, like, which is totally valid. I mean, like, I completely understand. Like, even when I got to first work with Sophie and Aisha, I was so beyond grateful and happy because I was huge fans of both of them and all of them. But definitely, I go on more trips with you guys now, and it's so cool. It's so much fun. But I also
The
kind
girls'
of
trips are just the best.
I want to hear all about the girls' trips because it
I
seems
know.
like a fantasy vacation out of like a movie.
It's just so much fun.
we
We'll
usually
fly.
have like one night where we just like go crazy and just stay up.
we
hella
normally
late.
try to fly private to wherever we're going.
That was my next
I
question.
do
I was
see
like,
that, yeah.
with like a sick OnlyFans like salary kind of thing, are these trips like ridiculous? Like, do you guys just have so much fun?
we all kind of split them, so it's really
So
not
fun.
as hard financially to try and go on these trips just because there's so many of us. Also, I think there's eight
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
in the Bop House, and we'll split a private jet. We'll fly. I think last we went to Cancun, but it was only a couple of us.
Yeah,
We went to
Did I fly?
Cancun.
I don't think I flew privately, but I have only been on one private, and like I was so crazy. I never thought that I would ever be on a private.
Was that with Sophie?
Crazy.
Yes, we went to Antigua.
It
I
was
was
a
like,
lot
oh
of
my god,
fun.
this is the best thing in my whole entire life. I was so excited because I also hate planes, but I was so beyond grateful. I did not take a second for granted.
Wow. So I know most of your wealth, the money you make comes from OnlyFans. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And like social media, like brand deals, or is it mostly OnlyFans?
Mine is mostly OnlyFans. I couldn't speak for Piper. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I don't really get a lot of brand deals much anymore, which is totally okay. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
mostly is from OnlyFans, but I also do a lot of like, sound deals and stuff on TikTok because I don't, when I was at my lowest and like struggling with like financial stability, TikTok was what kept me surviving and kept my family surviving. So I don't want to take that for granted or like throw it away.
Sure.
Like it's not something that literally helped my family so much. So yeah, but I just, loving life every day. So be ungrateful.
If all social media, OnlyFans, everything got like wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow, what is like one job that you're like, okay, I could do this and like I would want to do this and I'd kill it?
I want to take care of my farm. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's like I guess you could say I want to be a farmer, but I just want to take care of my animals. Like that's all I want to do.
I love that.
It's a dream.
Mm-hmm. Me? Anything. I accept a teacher. As you guys saw, I'm not the best with history, but I'll do anything. I really don't care. I mean, I feel like anything you put me in, I'll figure out a way to like make myself enjoy it and be the best at it. I mean, I do constantly get stressed like with the job that I have, which is so crazy because like this job is like pretty simple and not that difficult, but I just get so stressed. But my family constantly tells me like even if you were doing another job, you would still feel the same way because you always have like I always have this like thing in my head that just keeps telling me that you have to do better, you have to like be the best, you have to do this. Like it's just like constant. It's like a record player just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, please shut up, but I think it's gotten to me where I am today.
Okay, so your YouTube got demonetized, which was tragic. Do you think you would be doing OF today if that hadn't got demonetized?
That's a great question. I really have no clue what I would be doing. I feel like if I never got demonetized on YouTube, I would definitely be in a different place.
Yeah, because you were so great at YouTube. I feel like you would have just done that.
Well, it does make me pretty sad, that I have a YouTube account that's just sitting there doing nothing.
That's
you know what I mean?
waste.
So it makes me feel really upset about that whole entire situation. But also, like, if I think about it, like, as an 18-year-old, I don't know how I would have kept myself relevant on YouTube. Like, I don't know if people would have cared. You know what I mean? Because it was very much kid content. And like, as I become an adult, I want to become an adult. I don't want to be making slime videos necessarily or kid content. You know what I mean? And then. Yeah, I completely switched that whole entire thing because, of course, I don't make kid content. But yeah, it's a great question. It's kind of like a what if moment. I think that either way, I would still be alive and still, but I feel like I probably wouldn't be the person that I am today. I feel like that whole entire moment of my life of just like years of just going through it has made me the person that I am today.
It almost seems like a blessing in disguise to me because look at where you are now and you're so successful. And I feel like that just sort of built you up. It made you like more of the Piper Rockelle you are. Yeah,
if like a year ago you told, because like I remember a year ago today, like I'm constantly looking at like TikToks from a year ago today, and it's like, frick, it was the worst time of my whole entire life. But if I could just be like, hey girl, chill, it's gonna be okay. Next year you're gonna be balling, just chill. But yeah, so that's why I just don't never give up. Like truthfully, nothing lasts forever, and just don't give up.
And everything happens for a reason.
So true.
Has a lot changed in your life now that you've been so extra balling out of control?
You know what? No, not a lot has actually changed. I try to keep it pretty like chill. I still have the same house. I still have the same cars.
I thought you were going to roll up in like a fleet of Lamborghinis. I was kind of surprised. It was a cool car though.
Yeah, no, I love my car so much. But I think like my biggest purchase so far, I bought like 2 cars for other people. And then I also have like a horse. And that was probably like the only thing that's really
That's
changed.
the best use of money.
That is.
Yeah.
I would buy a horse.
Well, I adopted her, so I didn't buy her, but I just adopted her from like a farm or whatever.
That.
But I was just like, should I get another car or should I get a horse? And then I kind of just decided because that was
Obviously horsepower.
I've always wanted, like always.
Hilarious.
Horsepower.
Here all week.
Like a horsepower, no big deal though.
So I know Sophie's into cars. You're into cars as well?
Yeah, I mean, I love cars, I never kind of was into them. It's kind of a new infatuation. And it kind of came from like renting cars and making myself look like I was driving these baller cars. But now I can actually do that if I really wanted to, but just driving them, I love driving my car so much. But I'm not like a crazy car person too.
And what are the cars you bought from your friends? You said you got some from, if you don't mind
they
sharing.
weren't anything crazy. They were just like cars that I just like, I don't even know what they actually were. I think one was like what did she say? Yeah, one was like a Subaru, and she was like, "This is my dream car. I've always wanted a Subaru." I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, you're so sweet."
Whose dream car is a Subaru?
But I mean, she was so grateful. She loves that thing. She rides that thing around like crazy. And then they weren't like nice cars, but they're people. I have a cat rescue, and they're people that help me with my cat rescue, and they are not always doing the best, and sometimes their cars are just breaking down or just not the best. So it was just a little upgrade. You know what I mean?
I love it. Is that cat rescue at your house?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's so cool.
Farm and a cat rescue.
Cat rescue. She's got a horse.
I need to come over and visit.
Please do.
First of all, I think you need to start doing like goat yoga on the farm or like capitalizing in that way. We need like a horse. Maybe like we do birthday parties with the horse.
Oh my gosh.
We
we just need to open a petting zoo.
I think there's something there for sure. But when you're not hosting, birthday parties and petting zoos, back to OnlyFans. Question for you. I know a lot of people, like younger people our age, like 100% support OnlyFans. Like we love seeing women do whatever they want, whenever they want, make money how they want. Like you're hot. Like why wouldn't you capitalize on that? I could if I would.
You totally could. But like I'm not promoting that. I'm just trying to let you know.
Oh my
that
God,
you're
we could get her on
beautiful and you can do
OnlyFans,
anything.
but then we would lose her here really quickly.
No, I'm not trying to promote you to
Perfect.
OnlyFans. I won't ever say that. You're
I'm on
hot
their
right
website,
now.
downloaded. I'm making an account as we speak. I was wondering, do you feel like OnlyFans models, influencers are being treated more as like entrepreneurs, like business women, or do you still feel like there's that stigma of like kind of like influencery?
There's definitely still a stigma there for sure. Just because I think it's a lot of misunderstanding of the community. OnlyFans was originally a gym influencer site. It wasn't even meant for adult content. And that's the great thing about OnlyFans is you can do anything on that site. So I think that as soon as people hear the word OnlyFans, they automatically assume because they like to put women in a box. It's a stigma. But that's not the case at all. And it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And I think that we are entrepreneurs. We run businesses. We have so much going on behind the scenes and we are real people. True that. People just don't understand. And that's such a great thing now today because we can make money doing this.
Yeah, I mean, definitely people don't understand, but I get where they're coming from too. Like I do really understand, and sometimes I do. I don't like to tell people necessarily what I do in a way. Not that I'm not proud of it, but like when I'm just talking to a random person, I don't want to be like, "Yep, I do OnlyFans," like you know what I mean. But I think it's a great. I think that my whole I'm just using it as I can. I think it's like one of the best things that someone could do right now. And you got to have a certain kind of thick skin to be able to do this. It's not for everybody. And I constantly remind everyone that you're not going to make, if you get lucky, you might make like 45 million in a year, like this lovely lady, or even was it less than that in like a year? Remember?
I've
She
lost count
doesn't
at
even
this
know.
point.
She
I'm
just is
so
like
jealous of
lost
that
it.
problem.
whoa. But like, I'm just trying to
I
say, like,
love
you can't make $1 million an hour just like starting an OnlyFans real quick. You know what I mean? This was very much a lot of preparation, a lot of thinking about like, you gotta be strategic with what you're doing.
Yeah.
It takes a village.
But
Are there any like crazy rumors that like people have started about you, like because of the kind of work you do that are just like so not true, like BS? Like you
I've
just
had
wanna
lots
shut it down?
of pregnancy rumors. Lots of pregnancy rumors.
And I believe you advertise as a virgin.
I'm a virgin, yes. So
And you are a virgin.
I would be the Virgin Mary if I was pregnant.
That is nuts.
So I am not
cute though.
pregnant.
You'd be so cute,
Not.
like a cute little pregnant.
Honestly, I mean, I would probably do.
I can see it.
I'm dead.
I can see it.
That's a crazy.
Sometimes I do get those comments. They're like, "Oh my god,
That's gonna get
congratulations!"
clipped
I'm like,
and
"No,
posted
wait, guys, I'm
everywhere
just
now.
There's
chubby."
the clip.
Like, nah, seriously. I mean, like, no crazy rumors about me. I feel like I've kind of been able to create. I mean, the whole thing could just be like, I know, like, anytime people talk about like when they're like, oh, like when people start right when they turn 18, like I know they're kind of talking about me in a way, and I completely understand that. But I'm just like to say, like, I'm young, and who knows where I'll be in a year from now? Like, what if I didn't want to? I just feel like I'm
And
young and I
everyone
have so
is
much time.
free to make their own
Yes.
choices.
I
That
just
is
have
the
so
great
much
thing.
time to just like if I want to be like nobody when I'm 21, I could be a nobody. I could change my name, move somewhere else. You know what I
You
mean?
sound like
Become
you've
your
thought
neighbor.
about that before.
I want to do that.
You want to like move away?
Oh my gosh,
Go to, like, an
yes.
island
I
or a
literally
farm
want to
or-
be like no one. I just
Or a
want to be like so
farm.
mysterious, but like no one will know because like I eventually like I always have this like nobody's gonna want to look at me for the rest of their life. I've been in the public eye for like I've been in and out of it for years since I was 7 years old. So like part of me feels like worthless without constantly having good numbers and constantly like keeping myself relevant. But like I want to find the part of me that feels like I'm worthy of something outside of this, and I'm still searching for that. So that will definitely be like my another thing that I would like to do because I feel like this is like my everything, and I don't necessarily want it to be because I don't really support the internet necessarily. I think it's a terrible place, and it can make someone do and feel terrible.
Why do you think it's terrible? What do you feel like is bad about it?
I feel like it can just destroy someone's confidence. It can just make people feel ways that they didn't even know they could feel. You know what I mean? Like I've gotten hate comments and it pointed out a whole new insecurity that I would have never had if I never even looked at the comment. You know what I mean? But haters gonna hate.
I was just about to say that's your reminder that you're doing. When you get haters, you're like doing
Right.
something right.
Yeah.
When people have a reason to hate, one, they're jealous, and 2, they're like lame commenting from behind a screen on a couch, and like you're doing something that they wish they could do.
Clearly doing something right.
Clearly, you're doing something right. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about MrBeast because I remember. Hold on, this is gonna make sense. Give me a moment.
Where did he come from?
So she donated $1 million to Team Water, which was a thing he was doing to give water to people where they didn't have clean water. And so she comes through and donates $1 million.
Sick.
It was awesome.
But I haven't heard from like no follow up on that. Did that go through? Did you give the $1 million? Did
We had problems with my bank for sure.
okay? So you sent it in like
was-
halves.
It's
right?
hard to wire.
Yeah, I had to send it into portions. So I sent 500,000, and then I think a week later I had to send the other 500,000. But it went through and everything. I got a little plaque. He sent me a vending machine with my face on it for donating.
Oh my God!
And
wow.
now I have a lifetime supply of Feastables. So if anyone would like a Feastable,
Oh my God, me,
come to my house because
Incredible.
I got them all.
Has there been more follow up? Are you still in communication with him, or is it sort of you sent the $1 million, he sent you the stuff, and you haven't talked?
We like do like a little chit chat every now and then. Like if he does a fundraiser, I'll send whatever to it, and then he'll say thanks, vice versa. But other than that, we haven't really.
Wow.
Would you be in one of his videos?
I would love to. I would
Yeah.
love to. Oh my God, Beast Games.
I was just about to. I was
You
just about
guys
to
on a
say,
team?
She dead
Doing
ass. She was
Beast
talking to
games?
me. She was like, "You don't watch Beast Games?" I was like,
Oh my God, I was
It's
like, I
pretty
watch
sick,
it.
yeah.
watch Beast
It's
Games.
addicting.
Oh my God, it's
That
so good.
and
really
Drewski
good.
could have been love. I'm
Yo,
obsessed.
Mr. Beast, he's just such a genius.
You guys
Because like
would
I was
kill.
addicted to that show.
You guys would kill as a team on Beast
I think we
Games.
could do it.
Oh yeah.
You guys could do it.
Yeah.
I know we're just.
But anything about history,
Oh,
we're out of there.
We're out.
Sure.
As you
I
guys saw.
I have a good like a final kind of like question for you. If there's any like projects you're working on, collabs, anything you want to tease the fans with, things we could be on the lookout for, people you may be working with, if there's anything you want to leave us with to be on the lookout.
I am collabing with Bad Baby very soon on OnlyFans, so I'm
Ooh.
very excited about that.
Oh my God.
So definitely keep an eye out for that.
I think we got the story.
Have you been
here.
like meeting with her like in person?
We've been talking over the phone, but I haven't met her yet. I'm so excited.
Oh, are
I'm
you
so
nervous?
excited. I'm a little nervous for
Yeah.
sure.
I would
She's
be
a big
too.
personality.
I was gonna say
too.
she's definitely like probably one of the bigger people I'm gonna end up meeting. I feel like in the space.
Wow.
So I'm very excited.
Well, I can't wait to watch.
Thank you.
Can't wait for that collab.
I know it's gonna
buy
it's gonna
it.
be crazy.
I'm about.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna buy.
Hashtag support women.
Exactly.
It's gonna be hella good. It's gonna be hella chill.
Anything?
Me? I mean, I feel like I'm just constantly just doing things. But I have a bathing suit line I'm coming out with this summer. But like, I know that that's not too
Wait,
interesting.
that's actually really exciting.
Oh, thank
have
you
you
so
been? Have you been like designing?
yeah,
it,
I
working-
just literally had a meeting about it this morning.
Whoa.
Hella cute bathing suits. I'll send you some.
Is that the
You can
name,
have
or are they
some.
hella cute?
Oh no, they're hella cute. Wait, but that's a cute name
That's a
though.
good
I thought, yeah, I was like,
I haven't necessarily came up with a name yet. I wanted to just be something like cutesy. I don't know. This was kind of something I started last year, but like I kind of like totally got out of the ring with it. But yeah, just all is good. I don't know. I feel like I don't like to put things out there that might not happen.
Fair.
So I just like, trust the world and constantly looking for other things to do.
okay, we're talking 2-piece, 1-piece. What's the vision?
All of it.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be first on the wait list.
hella
I
cute
need it.
bathing suits. Get ready.
Hella cute bathing
Hella
suits.
cute.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be there
ladies,
too.
Nope, you don't get
well,
none.
Oh,
No, I'm
No,
just-
I was gonna say that's so much free promo that you're leaving on the table
Nah,
right
nah,
there.
nah, nah. No, seriously.
yeah, we got it. We'll figure out something with the bathing suits.
Yeah.
We'll be all in them.
Yeah, those will
Next
sell. I
podcast,
think
we'll
those will
all
sell.
four of us in
Sit
bikinis.
Yo.
Chris too.
Oh, put me in a little bikini
We'll
here.
put you in a tankini. Yikes. Okay.
And
Well, this was
Yeah.
fantastic. It was so
Thank
great to
you.
chat with you guys.
So
meet
great to have you in.
Yeah,
yes.
learn a
Thank
little
you for
bit.
having
Exciting.
us.
Anytime.
We've had a great time while being here.
We've been so excited to have you guys. Like, it's an incredible day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. so much
And now
for
we're all
having me.
friends.
Now we're all friends.
we're
We're
all
going to Coachella
friends.
together, right?
Yes, we're gonna go
Whoa.
to Coachella.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Allow me to at least shoot my shot at Coachella.
Wow.
wanna
Chris,
go.
we'll talk later. Come by my desk.
Yeah.
But seriously, 11 out of 10 day. This was great.
Yeah. Incredible.
Thanks for coming.
Stay safe.
Thank
Let us know if you
you.
need anything.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Peace out, TMZ Pod.
Bye.